Hello friends, my name is Prince Dhawan. Welcome to my channel. This is the first video which I am posting for learning SharePoint. So how many of you guys have ever thought of starting up learning with SharePoint? In this journey, when I started learning SharePoint, I have thought of learning it from tutorials lot many times, but I never encouraged to start learning from tutorials. And it's very difficult and little boring also to learn it from tutorials then doing exercise by following some web blogs. Let's start a new journey to learn SharePoint end to end, starting with small videos. So in today's video, what we will do, we will check how to set up a trial tenant as we will be working in our organizations and we generally do not pay for a tenant at the starting time. So even if few terms will be jargons for you at the initial stage, don't worry. We will look into those terms as well. So starting for today, we will work on how to set up Office 365 tenant. So in this case, you guys need not to pay anything. Let's set up a trial which Microsoft provides it for 1 month. So in 1 month, at least we'll be able to see all the basics of SharePoint and even little more on the advanced side. Let's start up with setting up trial tenant. So let's open up our browser. Any browser you can pick, either Chrome, Edge or IE, whichever is available, or Firefox on your machine. We can do it on any browser. So I am doing it on Chrome. Okay. I'll say set up trial tenant. It is giving me the first link, set up Office 360 trial tenant. Sorry, not this one. Okay, portal.office.com sign up. Okay, so first thing is it is asking me an email address. Now, I do not even want to give my email address which I am using it for my official purpose or my personal email ID. Let's do one thing. Let's create a Gmail account. You must be having your own a lot of accounts, but in this case, we can try to set up our one of the Gmail account. Let's do that. Okay, I have a lot of account. I'll add one another account. Rather, I'll just create one Gmail account for this purpose. Okay, let's do it. SharePoint learning. Okay, couldn't find this account. Okay, sorry. We have to create account. First name, I'll give my first name, last name, username, which is SharePoint Learning Test account. Then we'll be looking for a password. Next. Okay, username is not allowed. Let's pick up some other username, which is SharePoint Learning Test account 001. Let's see if this allows me. Okay, it is again not allowing. Okay, I'll read this test. Maybe these are policies. SharePoint Learning 001 at Gmail. Okay, it has picked up. Okay, do we have this option to do it at later stage? I'll leave all the optional stuff. I'll give randomly some date, month, and year. Anything we can give. Okay, because this is account just for setting up, I'll not do much things. Okay, it's creating my Gmail account. So in the meantime, it's creating my Gmail account. Let's look up at Office 365 tenant. So what all details it's asking for, and what are the applications available inside Office 365. So in this case, when we will be setting up our trial tenant, we will get E3 license. We will licensing as well in our future videos, but at this time we are more focused on learning how to set up our Office 5. A Gmail account is set up. I'll choose one default layout. I have my Gmail ID ready. Let's try to do it with my Gmail ID. Okay, I will copy it from my account which I just now created. Next. Okay, looks like you need to create a new account. Let's get you started. Continue as this one. I'll say yes. Continue with my Gmail account. I'll give my phone number later. I'll say one person company. It's in India. Okay, company name is test company. Test company for SharePoint learning. Business phone number. I'll give my phone number. So this is going to send me a text message. Okay, let's see if I have received a test message. Yes, I received the message which they have given me a OTP. Let me provide the OTP. I have verified it. Okay, this is a very important step. Create your business identity. Now, whatever the domain you want to use for your tenant, which will be easy for you to remember, you can create that. For example, I would like to use it as one SharePoint. Okay, it has picked up. So it is prince7sharepoint.onmicrosoft.com will be the domain name which I have created right now. So this, what is it is asking is create new user ID and password to sign in. Let's create a user ID and password. I'll say admin at prince7sharepoint.onmicrosoft.com. Create a password. I'll create a password. Confirm password. I would like to text. Okay, I would like to share my. No, I do not want to. Let's set up our SharePoint. Let's set up our Office 365 tenant. Okay, so in this case, you can see what are the benefits we'll be getting: unlimited personal cloud storage with qualifying plans, email hosting up to 100 GB mailboxes, online and desktop version of Office applications, free fast track deployment support, and other highlights is we will get 25 licenses for 30 days free trial. When I say 25 licensing, we will be able to accommodate 25 user accounts with E3 licenses. So we will get into all of these details bit later, but at this time I just would like to set up my account and we'll move forward with just setting up SharePoint. So what happened is Microsoft has created Office 365 tenant for me with a user ID admin at prince7.microsoft.com. Let's copy it out and save it somewhere on your either desktop or somewhere where you can remember it. And now let's go to setup. So it is automatic because I have logged into Chrome browser, it automatically has picked up my ID. So in this case, it is loading up Microsoft 365 Admin Center. I am calling out few terms so that you guys can remember it and we can discuss all of these terms. What are these? What are these portals? We'll discuss it in all of our future videos. And probably if you have questions, you can always comment me out those questions wherein I'll try to help out and answer all of the questions. So this said is install Office. Do you want to install Office? Do you want to add domains, add user, connect domain, share Microsoft Teams? There are a lot of things which it says. I say install Office. Okay, let's see. It is installing Office for me. Okay, add domains. Do you want to add a domain? No, I want to use my own domain. If you want to add a domain which is which should be already owned by you, like if you have hosted a domain like princehaven.com, you have purchased it on GoDaddy, you can associate that domain with this tenant, but I do not want to do because I'm just doing it for my learning purpose. I'll use it my default domain. I'll say use this domain. So next one is add users. We have total 25 E3 licenses. One is assigned to admin, so remaining licenses are 24, which we can use it during our different sessions on SharePoint. Right now I do not want to use it, so I'll skip it for the time being. Now you can see users you will be assigning Office 365. We can E3 license, we can see all of the users. So let's see what all users we have right now where signed. So it is currently one user who is admin at my domain, which is prince7sharepoint.onmicrosoft.com, and E3 licenses assigned to this user. Apart from this, do we need to add any other license? No, right now I do not want to do anything. Send password to new user to my email address. If you would like to do, we can do. What is the email address? It is admin at prince7sharepoint.onmicrosoft.com. So let's do it, or I can say do this later. So your domain is set up to have DNS records managed by Office 365 and it's already configured. Okay, activate records, continue. It has nothing to do with our SharePoint right now. This is all about Microsoft Teams. We'll skip Microsoft Teams for the time being. I'll say continue. Okay, it is asking me an option. Email users in my organization about team. No, I do not want right now. Let's continue. We can take Microsoft Team later. What is the rating you want to give? You want to give great rating? Yes. I do not want to get contacted. Setup is completed. Okay, go to admin center. So in this case, I just will pick only one more item, which is setting up SharePoint. Apart from this, I'll not pick any other thing today. So in this case, you can see we have a lot of tabs here: home, users, group, billing, setup, customized navigation. I'll only pick up SharePoint. So what I have done is in this portal, I have navigated to admin centers. In admin center, there's a SharePoint. Click on SharePoint. So it is asking me to sign in. I'll sign in with admin account, which I had created, which is user, which is an admin user of this tenant with a user ID admin at prince7sharepoint.onmicrosoft.com. I logged in with that user. You can see this ID admin at prince7sharepoint.onmicrosoft.com. On this ID, now my SharePoint admin center is set up. Even if I would like to see sites, how many active sites are there? So right now I'll not get into details of what are active site, what are deleted site. I just would like to set up SharePoint wherein if I hit that URL, that should be accessible. So in this case, you see this is my default site which automatically gets created. And again, I will not get into more details on what is communication site, what is these all details. I'll simply click on this to make sure my SharePoint is my point is already set up. So we have not done anything. We have not paid anywhere anything else. This is free of cost. Up to 30 days, we can use the same tenant. And in all of my videos, I'll use the same tenant to use it for giving trainings, and we will learn a lot about SharePoint in all the upcoming videos. So in this case, I'll just save this in somewhere on my desktop so that I can see at a later stage what is the site and I can directly navigate to this site. So in this case, if you next time just copy this URL and hit it up in browser, this will be able to navigate you to your SharePoint site where you can do a lot of things. But at this time, that's all for today. If you like this video, please subscribe this channel and share this video to everyone so that they can also take advantage of learning SharePoint by browsing onto just browsing onto Google and setting up a trial tenant, and remaining things we will do it in our next video. Thank you so much.